just crushed him.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive.
Brings it in down the left side. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. They used the jump play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. From the gun, the running back has it.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
To the air, it's Westbrook. He's got the back in the middle. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps his drive moving.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Comes out throwing on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and they force the incomplete.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
The aerial assault continues. He makes the connection. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on those 3rd down situations.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Swings it out to his running back. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend.
Gotta let my man get off that goddamn line of scrimmage.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Trying to slam it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute.
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the 2-point conversion. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. No return coming. He'll call for a fair catch. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great...
He's going for it all. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
Nothing but green ahead. Ripped off a huge shot.
That's the most cheatest play in this game. That got any sweep. Any little reverse.
Because it looks like a jet sweep. The defense, they're a bit confused pre-snap. They don't know who has the ball, and all of a sudden, that guy with his speed is in the second level of the defense before the defense even knows what happened.
Man.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10.
Man.
Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Appreciate you,
make
guy.
a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Thank you, sir.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Stanford will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Low-scoring first half, but now an opportunity to get things off on the right foot here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, and the good thing is you had time to go in the locker room. You had time to discuss what they're doing, what our plan of action is now moving forward, Palmer. They might have come off guard a little bit. They know they should have made some adjustments.
Yeah, you had a chance to regroup and go back and think about, okay, where do we think we have our best chance of success in this game? Which side of the offensive line can we run to? Which guy can we throw to hopefully now have a much better second half?
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football.
Come in.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down to the 17. The Orange will have a punt.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good.
This motherfucker.
They made the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse. And every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going, then something can start to build.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
All the way down to the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Give to the back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
Break the tackle next time. Huh.
Looking downfield, it's Westbrook. He's got his man. They were able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Stanford wants to push the pace.
He coming.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Yeah, a nice job on the third down,
You nigga.
managing the situation, understanding what I needed to get. Nice job reading the defense, handing the ball off, and the running back knowing I got to get to those first down markers and get that first down.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You see all this movement in football now, all this stem, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Quarterback will audible. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Colorado State is currently up big at this moment, so much so they're on the verge of giving Cam the rest of the day off. They're up 14 over Kansas. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked.
Thank you, sir.
And the pass is intercepted.
Get the block.
Taking it the other way. Smashes through the tackle. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
That's how you got to give the defense credit, though, because in these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players. Certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
That is a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Dropping back, it's Westbrook. Trying to get to it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, he hit his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
And guys, they really need to make something happen on this third and long. Zings it complete to the right. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. He's already put 3 on the board earlier this time, a 38-yard drive. And this one splits the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put hook to leather. He'll call for the fair catch here. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass.
Oh, sir.
And he finds no running room at all, and the third quarter is over. Maybe more open spaces coming in the fourth. second down here as they go back to work after the break. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Slater. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking to move it through the air.
Bruh.
They're working that left side.
Good tackle, boy.
And he'll run out of bounds, but a much-needed productive play in the passing game.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
You worried about that? I'm more concerned about this
with another
NCAA.
first down. He wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
And now on second down for this offense. Touch pass on the run. Delivers the contact. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
No, sir.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Man, and that's a big missed opportunity for a running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy and get him the football in space and not just hand it to him all the time. And I'll tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find those plays if he can't reel in those catches.
They're going to throw it again. They're bringing heat.
Oh, good fucking catch.
It's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation. 1st and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Now the toss.
Play, boy!
They just
No!
don't get anybody
No!
with the defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd.
Oh, good run.
Sprints to the end zone.
Good run. Big boy wasn't ready.
So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
So the first part of the job is done. They got the touchdown. Now for the 2 to make it a field-goal game.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are going to go, why do you run the route short? You know, like you got to run that route into
Fucking
the end
play,
zone.
boy.
So when he catches it, he gets credit for the 2-point play, but they're stopped short, no points.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5.
He stepped on the shit out of somebody.
Something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Yeah, fucking
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Now second down as they try to run this clock. The give as they work on that clock. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Great time.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And on that incompletion, I think the quarterback was being just a bit too careful, trying to throw that ball too far outside, obviously aware that the defenders are coming from the inside. You don't want to put it behind the intended target and risk the pick six, but he needs to be more accurate.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to
Make it interesting. Right?
College football is a game of inches. Let's see how this thing plays out, man. They were just trying to ice the game. If they could have gotten that 4th down, that was ball game. Now the opponent has life. Their defense has given them a chance. Let's see what they can do.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the 1st down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
This offense has a 2nd down play.
Good tackle, boy.
The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil, guys. See if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in a position to win. But this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock.
Got some room in under the goal line. Touchdown, Cute.
The glitchiest play in the game.
Final moments, they've taken the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you defense.
I'm sure it's up.
We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
Up by 1, they're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. Motion from the offense. Quarterback keeper.
No,
He
sir.
will be stopped short. They can't get the 2-point conversion, and they're still up by 1 here in the 4th. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. And they only need a field goal, and they have to manage the time wisely here.
Yeah, I think you want to manage the clock, Reese. Be smart with your timeout situation. Know where to attack, Jesse, on the field right now.
Yeah, generally you want to attack with your best players. So get them in matchups that you like and get those guys the football.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking for a crease to the left. Looks as if Stanford will have enough for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Trying to find his man on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with the first down.
Where's the defense on that last play? It's a 2-minute situation. You've got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this clock moving. Somehow they were able to let him get outside and stop the clock. That just can't happen.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Dances away. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. He'll be second down.
Well, it's the fourth quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback on the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Looking to pass. It's Westbrook. Getting some heat. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. And he's going to have to reach to the bottom of his toenails and muster every ounce of kicking force he's got to try to win the game. It'll be short. That one would have taken
Don't talk to me now. You ain't talked to me all game.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
It's crazy.